They said the Roman Empire had fallen. That its glory, once etched in marble and blood, was now buried beneath the dust of history. But Rome did not die, it transformed. East of the Adriatic, in a city once called Byzantium, a new flame was kindled. It would burn for over 1,000 years, fierce, radiant, defiant. This is the story of the Byzantine Empire. In the late 3rd century, the Roman world was crumbling. Barbarians hammered at its borders. Civil wars shattered its core. To survive, Rome did what it always did, it adapted. Emperor Diocletian split the empire in two. East and West. Two halves of the same ancient beast. But it was the East, richer, more urban, more stable, that would endure. And in 330 AD, Emperor Constantine the Great made his mark. He chose the old Greek port of Byzantium as his new Rome. He called it Nova Roma. But the world would come to know it by another name, Constantinople, the city of Constantine. Constantine had done more than build a capital. He had found a faith. A persecuted cult, born in Judea, that worshipped a crucified God. Christianity. At first tolerated, then embraced, it became the soul of the Eastern Empire. By 380 AD, Emperor Theodosius made it the official religion. Cathedrals rose. Icons glowed. Priests preached under imperial banners. Here, the emperor was more than a ruler, he was God's chosen instrument. Byzantium became a Christian empire, and in time, it would become the heart of Eastern Orthodoxy. Surrounded by enemies and traitors, the Byzantines turned survival into an art form. They built walls, mighty walls. The Theodosian walls of Constantinople stood as a fortress against the world, withstanding sieges for nearly a millennium. They trained an army unlike any other. Disciplined, professional, and strategic. Their generals were tacticians, their soldiers loyal, their navy deadly. And they had Greek fire, a terrible secret, a flaming weapon that clung to ships and men, burning even upon the waves. They weren't always the strongest. But they were the smartest. And that, in war, is what kept Byzantium alive. In 527 AD, a peasant's son rose to the throne. His name was Justinian. His vision? To restore Rome's former glory. He sent his brilliant general Belisarius westward. North Africa fell. Then Italy. The old empire, piece by piece, was reclaimed. But Justinian's true masterpiece wasn't a conquest, it was a cathedral. The Hagia Sophia. When he stood beneath its dome, he whispered, "Solomon, I have surpassed you." He gave Byzantium a legal legacy, the Corpus Juris Civilis, the foundation of modern law. But his wars left the empire exhausted. And soon, a plague swept through Constantinople, killing thousands. Even emperors. Justinian's dream flickered, but it was never extinguished. Constantinople was more than a fortress, it was a marketplace of the world. Silks from China, spices from India, furs from Russia, gold from Africa, all flowed through its ports. The Byzantine solidus became the gold standard of the known world. They played the game of empires with coins and contracts as often as with swords and shields. In secret, they even stole the silkworm from the east, smuggled in hollow canes by monks. And with it, they broke China's monopoly, becoming silk masters in their own right. Byzantium didn't just survive, it illuminated. It preserved the wisdom of Plato and Aristotle. Copied scrolls by hand in candlelit scriptoria. Penned histories and philosophies. Crafted icons not as art, but as windows to the divine. Its churches dazzled with golden mosaics. Its palaces echoed with sacred chants. Its laws refined justice. And its court rituals became the envy, and mystery, of the medieval world. It was a beacon of the ancient world in an age of darkness. But no empire escapes time. The Arabs came with the banner of Islam. The Bulgars pressed from the north. Slavs moved into the Balkans. The Normans invaded Italy. Crusaders came as friends, and turned traitors. In 1054, the Christian world broke in two, the Great Schism. Pope and Patriarch excommunicated each other. East and West, forever divided. And then came 1204. The Fourth Crusade, diverted from Jerusalem, sacked Constantinople itself. The city was burned, its treasures stolen, its churches defiled. The empire, shattered, would limp on. But the old glory was gone. By the 15th century, Byzantium was little more than a city-state. Its walls still stood. Its people still prayed. But the Ottomans were coming, led by a young and brilliant Sultan, Mehmed II. In May of 1453, cannons thundered against Constantinople. The defenders, outnumbered, outgunned, outmatched, fought with desperation. On the 29th of May, the walls were breached. Emperor Constantine XI fought in the streets, sword in hand. He died with his city. And so, after 1,123 years, the last Roman Empire fell. But Byzantium never truly died. Its law lives in our courts. Its art lives in Orthodox churches. Its theology echoes in the chants of monasteries from Mount Athos to Moscow. It was not just a bridge between antiquity and the modern world, it was the beating heart that kept that ancient world alive. Byzantium was born of Rome, baptized by Christ, scarred by war, yet never forgotten. It is a ghost that still whispers through time, if you listen. Thank you for joining this journey through the empire of emperors and icons. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share and subscribe for more stories that shaped our world. Until next time, stay curious.